I'm a 38-year-old skateboarder just trying to skate as long as possible, and hopefully encouraging others along the way. In this video, I'm going to cover 5 things I've learned that I think all skateboarders over 30 should know. Let's start with dynamic stretching. This is when you move in and out of full ranges of motion without holding the stretch. In the exercise world, this is pretty universally accepted as a better way to prime the body for activity. This will increase blood flow to the muscles and reduce your risk of injury. A lot of us are on a time crunch and only have so much time to skate, so don't feel like you have to spend a huge amount of time on this. A few stretches here and there hitting each major muscle group should do the trick. This next one might seem kind of simple, but I honestly think it's the reason you see so many injuries in older skaters, and that's jumping. It's really common for older skateboarders to take a lot of time off of skating and then get back into it. And you have to ask yourself, if this is you, how much time during your time off did you actually spend jumping? Jumping is something that does not stay with us as we age. It's actually one of the types of movements that will decline fastest as we age. You can totally be that guy that just does slappies, but jumping isn't lost forever. You can build your ability to jump back up by doing plyometrics and modified weightlifting. You should also consider what stance you're always jumping from. For example, if you've never skate switch or nollie, you might always be jumping from regular or goofy, and that means one leg is constantly being thrown up time after time after time again. And this leads me to my third point, which is improving imbalances. Think about how long it can take you to learn one trick and how many tricks you know. This means so many attempts jumping in the same direction using the same muscles in the same manner. So from a longevity perspective, it makes a lot of sense to learn how to push switch, ollie switch, and do your tricks switch as soon as possible. Honestly, I don't even have a good tray flip right now, but I'm much more concerned with getting all of my basic tricks switch. Here's an article from the Daily Push that's definitely worth the read. Now, I wish I would have learned this next one a long time ago. One time I heard a skateboard instructor say that he noticed that the students that were having the most fun always seemed to progress the most and the fastest. I personally believe that the only way to approach skateboarding is in a playful way and in a silly way and in a very open-minded way, because there's just too much room for stress and frustration and getting hurt, frankly. Now, there's a time and a place to battle a trick, but now that I'm 38, I really try to avoid this, and it's a rarity that I'm battling a trick all day. Now, as a licensed dietitian, I'm fully aware of how contentious nutrition can be, so I'm going to try to give you a few points that I think will be most useful. Once you're in your mid-30s, you're just not going to be able to get away with eating like shit anymore. It's just not going to work. If you're carrying a lot of extra weight on you, this will be the first thing I would address. You can drastically improve your health by being at a healthy weight and simply controlling the volume of food that you eat. And if it's been a couple years since you had blood work done, I would at least seek out these 2 blood tests. Alright guys, well this was a little bit different than the videos I've been putting out, so if you like them, definitely let me know, and we'll be seeing you soon.